Fishing in Australia, an angler's diverse paradise. Fishing in Australia is an angler's paradise, offering diverse opportunities across freshwater, saltwater, and even deep-sea fishing. With its vast coastline, numerous rivers, lakes, and reef systems, Australia is home to some of the best fishing spots in the world. Whether you're targeting barramundi in the Northern Territory, Murray cod in freshwater rivers, or chasing big game fish like marlin and tuna offshore, there's something for every angler. Top fishing spots in Australia. 1. Great Barrier Reef, QLD, famous for giant trevally, coral trout, and black marlin. 2. Cairns and Port Douglas, QLD, known for offshore fishing, especially black marlin. 3. Darwin and Top End, NT, the best place for barramundi fishing, especially in the Mary River and Daly River. 4. Kakadu National Park, NT, renowned for barramundi fishing in beautiful natural surroundings. 5. Exmouth, WA, a hotspot for game fish like sailfish, marlin, and bonefish in the Ningaloo Reef. Top fishing spots in Australia. 6. Bream, WA, great for sailfish, Spanish mackerel, and threadfin salmon. 7. Sydney Harbour, NSW, offers excellent inshore fishing for kingfish, bream, and flathead. 8. Port Phillip Bay, Vic, best for snapper, whiting, and gummy sharks. 9. Tasmania, Tush, home to world-class trout fishing in lakes and rivers. 10. Eden and Merimbula, NSW, great for tuna, marlin, and snapper fishing. Popular fish species in Australia. Saltwater, barramundi, snapper, trevally, kingfish, tuna, Spanish mackerel, marlin, coral trout, sailfish. Freshwater, Murray cod, bass, golden perch, trout, silver perch. Best fishing seasons. Barramundi, best from September to May, Northern Australia, marlin and tuna. Peak season from November to April, East Coast, snapper. Best from October to April, Southern Australia, Murray cod. Open season from December to August, inland rivers. Fishing regulations in Australia. Fishing in Australia requires a license in most states, except for the Northern Territory and some parts of Queensland. Bag limits and size restrictions apply to many species to protect fish populations. Some areas are designated as marine parks or no fishing zones, so it's essential to check local regulations. Types of fishing in Australia. 1. Rock and beach fishing. Target bream, whiting, tailor, and Australian salmon from the shore. 2. Estuary and inshore fishing. Fish in rivers and bays for flathead, bream, and mangrove jack. 3. Offshore and deep-sea fishing. Catch marlin, tuna, and kingfish in the open ocean. 4. Freshwater fishing. Lakes and rivers offer great fishing for trout, bass, and Murray cod. 5. Fly fishing. Tasmania and Victoria are prime locations for trout fly fishing. Tips for fishing in Australia. Always check weather conditions before heading out. Use local bait or lures that match the species you're targeting. Respect size and bag limits to help maintain healthy fish populations. If fishing in remote areas, bring plenty of supplies and safety gear. Australia Fishing Overview. Australia is a top-tier fishing destination, offering an incredible variety of fishing experiences across its diverse landscapes. Whether you're targeting barramundi in the tropical north, tuna off the southern coast, or Murray cod in freshwater rivers, Australia has something for every angler. 1. Popular types of fishing. Saltwater fishing. Great Barrier Reef, QLD, world famous for reef fishing, targeting coral trout, Spanish mackerel, and giant trevally, GTs. Northern Territory, known for barramundi fishing, especially in Darwin and Kakadu National Park. South Australia and Victoria, hotspots for bluefin tuna, snapper, and kingfish. Western Australia, offshore fishing in places like Exmouth and Bream provides access to sailfish, marlin, and trevally. Tasmania. Offers great opportunities for trout fishing in rivers and deep-sea fishing for tuna. One. Popular types of fishing. Freshwater fishing. Murray River, NSW, Victoria, SAW, home to the Murray cod, one of Australia's most famous freshwater species. Lake Eildon, Vic, popular for golden perch and trout. Tasmania's lakes. A paradise for brown and rainbow trout fishing. Game and sport fishing. Cairns, QLD, one of the best spots globally for black marlin. Exmouth, WA, a prime location for sailfish, GTs, and wahoo. Two. Best fishing seasons. Fish species best time to catch. Barramundi Sept to May. Bluefin tuna March to August. Murray cod December to August. Marlin Sept to April. Snapper April to November. Trout, freshwater, year-round. 3. Fishing regulations and licenses. Fishing license. Required in most states except Northern Territory and Queensland for recreational fishing. Bag and size limits. Each state has specific regulations on species, sizes, and daily catch limits. Protected areas. Many marine parks and national parks have restricted fishing zones. Right finger check state-specific regulations before fishing. NSW fishing rules. QLD fishing rules. Vic fishing rules. 4. Top fishing destinations. Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, QLD, marlin, tuna, reef species. Darwin and Kakadu, NT, Barramundi Paradise. Port Lincoln, SAW, Southern Bluefin Tuna Hotspot. Exmouth, WA, Sailfish and Trevally. Hobart and Highlands, Tush, trophy-sized trout. 5. Fishing gear and techniques. Lures and baits. Popular lures include soft plastics for barramundi, poppers for GTs, and deep diving lures for Murray cod. Tackle. Light tackle for estuaries, medium-heavy for offshore, and heavy gear for deep-sea fishing. Techniques. Trolling, fly fishing, bottom fishing, and casting lures are all common. 6. Fishing affiliate and tourism opportunities. Australia has a thriving fishing tourism industry, with guides, charter boats, and fishing lodges. Many brands offer fishing affiliate programs for tackle, gear, and guided trips. Final thoughts. Australia is a bucket list fishing destination with world-class fishing spots, a variety of species, and excellent fishing infrastructure. Whether you're a casual angler or a hardcore fisherman, there's always an exciting catch waiting in Australia. Best places to find fish in Australia. Australia has some of the best fishing spots in the world, with diverse ecosystems ranging from freshwater lakes and rivers to deep-sea fishing hotspots. Here are some of the top places to find fish in Australia. 1. Great Barrier Reef, QLD. Target species: coral trout, Spanish mackerel, giant trevally, marlin, tuna. Best fishing methods: trolling, jigging, reef fishing. Why fish here? One of the most biodiverse reef systems in the world, perfect for offshore fishing. 2. Cape York Peninsula, QLD. Target species: barramundi, mangrove jack, queenfish, trevally. Best fishing methods: lure fishing, fly fishing, live baiting. Why fish here? Remote, untouched waters with excellent estuary and saltwater fishing. 3. Sydney Harbour, NSW. Target species: kingfish, bream, flathead, mulloway, Australian salmon. Best fishing methods: soft plastics, live baiting, trolling. Why fish here? Close to the city but still offers great fishing with plenty of structure and bait schools. 4. Hawkesbury River, NSW. Target species: mulloway, bass, bream, flathead. Best fishing methods: lure fishing, bait fishing, estuary fishing. Why fish here? A mix of salt and freshwater species, with deep holes and structure for big fish. 5. The Top End, NT. Target species: Barramundi, threadfin salmon, queenfish. Best fishing methods: lure fishing, bait fishing. Why fish here? Famous for trophy-sized barramundi in rivers like the Daly, Adelaide, and Mary. 6. Exmouth, Wa. Target species: marlin, sailfish, giant trevally, Spanish mackerel, coral trout. Best fishing methods: trolling, deep-sea fishing, fly fishing. Why fish here? One of the best game fishing destinations in Australia with easy access to the continental shelf. 7. Shark Bay, Wa. Target species: pink snapper, mulloway, tailor, tuna, cobia. Best fishing methods: bottom fishing, trolling, fly fishing. Why fish here? A World Heritage listed area with rich marine life. 8. Port Phillip Bay, Vic. Target species: snapper, flathead, whiting, squid. Best fishing methods: bottom fishing, soft plastics, jigging. Why fish here? One of the best places for snapper fishing in Australia, especially during the spring snapper run. 9. Tasmania's east coast, Tush. Target species: Atlantic salmon, trout, bluefin tuna, flathead. Best fishing methods: trolling, spinning, fly fishing. Why fish here? Offers both freshwater and deep-sea fishing opportunities with stunning scenery. 10. Lake Eildon, Vic. Target species: Murray cod, golden perch, trout, redfin. Best fishing methods: casting, trolling, bait fishing. Why fish here? A great freshwater fishing location with large fish populations. Gear and equipment to catch fish in Australia. Fishing in Australia offers a variety of opportunities, from saltwater to freshwater fishing. The gear and equipment you need will depend on the type of fish you're targeting and the environment you're fishing in. Here's a breakdown of essential fishing gear for different conditions. 1. Rods and reels. Spinning rod and reel. Best for beginners and versatile for various fish species, e.g., bream, flathead, barramundi. Bitecaster rod and reel. Ideal for targeting larger fish in freshwater and estuaries, e.g., Murray cod, barramundi. Surf rod and reel. Long rods, 9 to 12 feet, for beach fishing, used to target tailor, salmon, and mulloway. Overhead reel and rod. Great for deep-sea fishing and offshore trips. Telescopic rods. Compact and portable for travel and backpack fishing. 2. Fishing line. Monofilament line. Stretchy and good for beginners. Suitable for most freshwater and inshore fishing. Braided line. Strong and sensitive, perfect for deep-sea and lure fishing. Fluorocarbon leader. Essential for stealth and abrasion resistance. 3. Hooks and terminal tackle. Circle hooks. Ideal for catch and release fishing. Jig heads. Used with soft plastics for species like bream, snapper, and flathead. Sinkers, weights. Pyramid sinkers for beach fishing, ball sinkers for estuaries, and snapper leads for offshore fishing. Swivels and snaps. Prevent line twisting and make rigging easier. 4. Baits and lures. Live bait. Prawns, worms, squid, yabbies, and pilchards for different species. Soft plastics. Paddle tails, grubs, and jerk shads for estuary and freshwater fishing. Hardbody lures. Crankbaits, jerkbaits, and diving minnows for barramundi, trout, and bass. Metal lures. Used for spinning off the beach, targeting tailor, tuna, and mackerel. Surface lures. Poppers and stickbaits for top water action with species like trevally and barramundi. 5. Tackle box essentials. Spare hooks, leaders, and swivels. Pliers for removing hooks. Line cutters or scissors. Fish ruler for legal size compliance. Sunscreen and insect repellent. 6. Fishing accessories. Landing net. Helps land fish safely, especially for catch and release. Gaff or lip grips. Useful for large offshore fish. Tackle bag, box. To organize and carry gear efficiently. Polarized sunglasses. Reduce glare on the water and improve visibility. Fishing gloves. Protect hands from cuts and fish spines. Seven. Fishing kayak or boat gear, optional. Fish finder. Useful for locating fish in deep waters. Rod holders. Essential for hands-free fishing. Anchor or drift chute. Helps maintain position in windy conditions. Safety gear. Life jackets, EPIRB, first aid kit and radio. 8. Regulations and licensing. Ensure you have the correct fishing license if required in your state. Check bag limits, size limits, and protected species to comply with local laws. 10 top fishing cities in Australia. Australia is a paradise for anglers, with diverse fishing opportunities ranging from deep-sea game fishing to freshwater river angling. Here are the top 10 fishing cities in Australia. 1. Cairns, Queensland, known as the Black Marlin capital of the world. Excellent for game fishing, marlin, tuna, sailfish. Great Barrier Reef provides superb reef fishing. 2. Darwin, Northern Territory, famous for barramundi fishing in the Mary and Daly rivers. Rich coastal waters with queenfish, trevally, and mackerel. Proximity to the Tiwa Islands and Arnhem Land for remote fishing. 3. Port Lincoln, South Australia. Known for tuna fishing, southern bluefin tuna, great for kingfish, snapper, and whiting. Cage diving with great white sharks is a bonus for thrill seekers. 4. Sydney, New South Wales. Sydney Harbour and offshore fishing for kingfish, snapper, and tuna. Rock and beach fishing at Bondi and Manly beaches. Deep-sea charters for marlin and shark fishing. 5. Brisbane, Queensland. Moreton Bay is a hotspot for snapper, bream, and flathead. Offshore fishing for mahi-mahi, wahoo, and mackerel. Great estuary and freshwater fishing nearby, Brisbane River, Somerset Dam. 6. Perth, Western Australia. Swan River is famous for bream and mulloway. Offshore waters host dewfish, pink snapper, and Samson fish. Rottnest Island offers incredible deep-sea fishing. 7. Hobart, Tasmania. Access to pristine trout fishing in rivers and lakes, Derwent River, Great Lake. Saltwater fishing for southern bluefin tuna and striped trumpeter. Bruny Island and Eaglehawk Neck are great for game fishing. 9. Melbourne, Victoria. Port Phillip Bay is a hotspot for snapper, whiting, and flathead. Eildon Lake and Yarra River offer freshwater trout and Murray cod fishing. Offshore game fishing for tuna and shark. 10. Exmouth, Western Australia. Home to Ningaloo Reef, offering incredible game fishing. World-class GT, giant trevally, and sailfish fishing. Fly fishing for bonefish and permit in the shallow flats. Each of these cities offers a unique fishing experience, from freshwater rivers to deep-sea adventures. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your support and kindness. I truly appreciate it and am grateful for everything. Your generosity means a lot. Fishing is a fun, exciting, and relaxing activity. Many people use fishing as a hobby or sport also. Subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell,